Well, this really is the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football. The game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the two Milan sides, and whatever will be at the end of it all. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour. Great hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him, and now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with what's going on up front. He really does add an extra dimension to this attack.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Barella. And he's had it nicked away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Motta. First quarter of an hour gone. Inter Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Interesting ball. Arnautovic. Zielinski. And he's picked out the run. Thuram has a goal! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Inter Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Loftus-Cheek.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Mkhitaryan. Zielinski. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rafael Leao gets flagged offside. Bisek. Darmian. Zielinski. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Shot at goal! And that is one way to get his defending done.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Gives it back. Bisek. And Motta. Di Marco. Barella. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Zielinski. Barella. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Bisek cuts it out. Mkhitaryan. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Zielinski. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Joao Felix. Barella. Zielinski, who does have an assist to his name. Barella. And Motta. And he goes cross-field. Darmian. And it's Mkhitaryan. Gets a good foot in there. Rafael Leao. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Inter Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Mkhitaryan. To Barella. And Motta. Zielinski. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Nice interception, well timed. Rafael Leao. Mkhitaryan. Barella. And it's Darmian. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Inter Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Showing good feet. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Oh, this looks sharp. Barella. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Darmian tries to clear.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the pass is intercepted. Joao deals with that comfortably. Barella. Zielinski. Now it's on Nautovic. Joao with a fine tackle. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Zielinski. Motta. Pulls over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 2 then.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 55, numero 79, numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 29, il numero 30,
DiMarco
il numero 42.
short.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's in on goal. Chance! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want.
Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. And it's Mkhitaryan. Barella, and he's managed to get free. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bisek, Motta. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And he's managed to gift it back. Stefan de Vrij. He has found the way through. Rafael Leao gets through. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Goal, Milan! Just one goal in it now. Game on! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Fofana. That's the end. Inter Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. Well, this really is the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football, the game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the two Milan sides, and whatever will be at the end of it all. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. One of the world's great city rivalries, the Milan derby, it has its own chapter in the story of the Italian game.
Yes, Peter, this is one of the must-see derbies in world football. The atmosphere alone will send shivers down your spine, and when a goal is registered, the decibel level will deafen you, believe me on that. Tension levels can be off the scale, and the Milanese have a unique way of expressing their emotions. I've been privileged to be in this position before now, and I'm not expecting to leave disappointed.
And already we're underway here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between aggression and discipline is always key. Yeah, of course you want to make your presence felt, but not for the wrong reasons.
Barella. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. And here's the chance to counter. Zielinski. And here's Arnautovic. Gets his pass away. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Inter!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And that could set him on his way. Face to face. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Rafael Leao is a chance! That's another chance! There's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Barella, half an hour played now. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, and the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zielinski. Thuram. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Zielinski. Bisek. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Zielinski, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Thuram. Lovely bit of skill. Barella. It's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Joao Felix, great ball if he can get there. Barella, now DiMarco. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely aimed pass. Barella, Zielinski. And it's Mkhitaryan.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Zielinski. And they've switched it over to the other side. No, that's too long. Gabbia. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's well spotted. And we've reached half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Inter Milan have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Barella. Now DiMarco. Thiaw makes the interception. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Thuram. Mkhitaryan. And that is as far as they're going to go. Loftus-Cheek. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Barella. Played back.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Rafael Leao goes steaming forward. Rafael Leao. Loftus-Cheek.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Decent hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 55.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Numero 77.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now.
Il numero 30. Il numero 90. Cambio di giocatori.
Thiaw. Inter Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Fofana. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Damian. And it's Stefan de Vrij. Zielinski. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Picked out brilliantly, and the shot's on here. And now they can clear their lines. Half an hour gone in the second half. Look at the space here.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Foot in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Barella. And he's managed to get free. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now it's on Arnautovic. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. And the shot! Oh, such a clever touch. And he was alert to it.
Inter probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Di Marco. Barella. Inter Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. Well read, nice interception. Barella. Stefan de Vrij. Barella. Oh, good ball!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's that. Inter Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone... Well, this really is the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football, the game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the two Milan sides, and whatever will be at the end of it all. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Well, Peter, a derby with over a century of history and two huge institutions. It's a game, no matter what the dynamic or the significance, has always been a really highly charged affair that's utterly unmissable, and I expect this one to be no different.
We have already started here. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Another rendition of this never-ending feud. It will never lose its significance. DiMarco. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico DiMarco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him. And now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with what's going on up front. He really does add an extra dimension to this attack.
Okay, interesting. And it's Mkhitaryan. Barella. Played back in. DiMarco puts. He rises! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Inter Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now it's Abraham. He's got to be in here! And the finish! Decent hit! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Thuram. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Defending of the desperate variety. Showing great feet there. And here's Thuram. Barella. DiMarco. Barella. And it's Damian. Here's Zielinski. Barella. Here's Zielinski. And that has been slung wide. No way through, so back it comes. Played out to the left flank. Oh, what a climb! Deftly away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Barella. Zielinski. That's a sharp pass. It's out for a goal kick. Nicked it back promptly. Now that's well seen too. Xiao, tidy with his distribution. Motta. Bisek. Motta.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Ball's gone out of play. And that's another throw. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Inter Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And we are back on the way. Abraham has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Aimed beyond the defence.
This is the time you need that pace.
Zielinski is looking to set free a runner. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That looks a cracking ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Di Marco. Motta. Bisek. Well seen. Saw that coming. He's a sharp little ball here. Rafael Leao showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Look at the space here. Mkhitaryan. Arnautovic is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That is a little undercooked. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Rafael Leao. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is good alertness. Abraham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Thuram. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. No, that's been intercepted. Abraham might just make this. He's shifting through the gears here. Pinches it off him. Bisek. Thuram. To Barella. And that could set him on his way. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bisek. Barella. And that interception was most necessary. Rafael Leao. Big chance!
I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 30.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Thuram! Goal! Inter! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's been shifted off it. Who saw this coming? It's turned into a real fight to the last. He is through here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Correa hurtling down that right flank. Zielinski. Barella. 5 minutes left on the clock. DiMarco gets into a good position. And it's hoisted clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Chukwueze.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played through for the wide man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barella with a definite foul there. Oh, this is a great position. Joao Felix! Zielinski. And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure.